Today's July 2nd, 2020. I'm going to take you through today's workout. Today's workout is 3 rounds for time of 30 deadlifts, 30 push press, 30 kettlebell swings, and 30 burpees. So for this workout, you're going to need a barbell. The barbell is going to be about 95 pounds for men, 65 pounds for women, and then a 53-pound kettlebell for men and a 35-pound kettlebell for women. That's going to be considered RX. So I'll give you some other options if you have minimal equipment or if you're working out at body weight. For our warm-up, we're going to actually go through 2 sets of about 6 to 8 reps of each movement. Just try to find our standard, then we'll do a quick stretch. So for the deadlift, we want to go with the barbell. Okay, the barbell is going to be super light, 95 pounds is really not a lot for the deadlift. So just keep that in mind. Don't worry about it. You don't want to do heavier deadlift, lighter push press. That's not the point. You just want to be able to move fast, maybe 1 or 2 sets with that deadlift. So the deadlift, bar starts on the ground, and all we're doing is picking it up. Hinging our hips back, and then bring it back down to the ground. So we want to shin vertical, hips over the knee, tension in my hamstrings. Okay, extended lower back, chest pointed forward. Okay, hands are right outside your shins. Stay all the way up, all the way back, and all the way up. Okay? We're looking to go, I know these are light, you're going to go pretty quickly, so just make sure you get that full extension. Don't hyperextend the back, just stand nice and tall. So that's going to be your deadlift. For the deadlift, we can actually scale that to dumbbell deadlifts. If you have a pair of dumbbells, you're going to want to go ahead and use that. You're just going to be responsible for touching the head of the dumbbell to the ground, touch the ground, stand up, touch the ground, and stand up. Okay, if you have 2 kettlebells, same idea at each side, or if you're using 1 kettlebell or 1 dumbbell, you're just going to stand the dumbbell like so, and you're going to pick it up just the same. So straddle it. Okay, same points that we're looking for with our barbell deadlift. Okay, just make sure you're keeping your back intact. Okay. Moving on to the push press, that's going to be your second movement. So now the barbell is going to go onto your shoulders. Thumbs out, thumb width apart. It's going to be the same neutral grip as the deadlift on your front rack position. From here, we're going to dip and punch. Okay, so as you can see, a quick dip and then extend up and then finish with a fast punch. If we're going to slow that down, elbows are down and in front. You're going to bend your knees out, stick your butt back, start to extend through the ground, move your head out of the way, finish with a press. Okay, that's with the barbell. Very similar with the dumbbell. We're going with the 2 dumbbells in the front rack position. We're going to dip and punch the sky. Okay. Let's go back to that deadlift. I failed to recommend the bodyweight movement. We're doing toe touches, very similar to a deadlift. So you're just going to hinge your hips back, touch your toes. At this point, a soft knee bend. Feel the tension in your hamstrings. Touch it, if you can touch your toes, touch your toes. If not, touch the ground. If you can go a little bit lower, and it looks like a deadlift. We're just touching and standing. This may not look like a lot, but you're actually doing that stretch reflex work with your hamstrings, so you'll get some tension on there. So definitely something to do if you're a beginner, or you don't have any equipment, obviously, or if you're warming up that lift, it's nice to do some toe touches. So touch the ground, stand up, touch the ground, and then stand up. For the push press, we're actually going to be doing push-ups. So be down to the ground, touch the ground, and extend, or from your knee down and up. So that's your push press. And then moving on, we have kettlebell swings. This kettlebell is going to be the standard for today. So if you have a kettlebell, similar to that deadlift, hinging the hips back, just a little more explosive, and then we're going to get all the way up and overhead. At this point, you should be pretty fatigued from the deadlifts and the push press, and now you're really trying to emphasize using just your hips to get the kettlebell up. Okay? If we need to scale that and go eye level, that's fine too. All right, or if we need to use dumbbells for dumbbell swings, you're going to grab the head of the dumbbell in your pocket up at eye level or overhead. If we don't have any equipment, we're doing a broad jump, you're going to swing your hands back and then swing your hands forward. Really have some distance to go towards. Okay, it's very similar to that kettlebell swing. So we're just going to swing our hands back, jump as far forward as possible, turn around and jump as far forward as possible as your broad jump for the replacement for the kettlebell swings if you have weight. Maybe mark off, warm it up, and then see how far you can go. and just try to maintain that distance with each rep, okay? So the last thing is going to be your burpee. This should be fun at this point. You're going to go all the way down to the ground, body down, get yourself back up, jump and clap, okay? You can also walk yourself out, bring your body down, walk yourself back together. So this workout's 3 rounds for time, 30 deadlifts, 30 push press, 30 kettlebell swings, and 30 burpees. If 30 reps times 3, that's going to be 90 reps. That sounds like a lot for you. Do a little bit of math and just scale or reduce the reps. Go to 25 reps per round, 20 reps per round, or even further down to 15. Okay? So that's our workout today. For our extra credit, we're going to go through 3 sets every 3 minutes. So from minute 0 to 3, you're going to run a 200-meter run, get back in the door, and then AMRAP sit-ups. So sit-ups, we're all the way onto the ground, all the way up, all the way back, and all the way up. So we're just going to try to get in as many sit-ups as possible, a little bit of conditioning and core together. So let's say if you're going out there on a run, this run should be anywhere between a minute and a minute and a half as far as time frame. So if you don't have a spot to run, just try to choose cardio for about a minute and a half. Bike, row, whatever, it's up to you. And then from there, you're gonna AMRAP until minute 3. When minute 3 hits, get back out the door, go back for another 200-meter run, come back in, do your sit-ups, and then that's from 3 to 6, and then at minute 6, you go back out on the run again, and then you AMRAP sit-ups until that 9th minute. Okay, we did a similar workout with burpees, so we're just changing it up and doing some sit-ups. So that's our workout for today. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out and post your workout score on Wodify. And we're going.